When I tell you, 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 I love Dexter. I've never talked about it on the channel, but I definitely do love Dexter. I've talked more about Star Wars, as you can see, like behind me. I mean, obviously, but these books. Let me get one thing straight. I don't read. That's one thing I don't do. I don't read. I'm not a reader. But once Resurrection ended, and I saw this, I had to get this. I had to get this. Now, let me say one thing though. This book was so peak, but the only thing is the ending of the book. I feel like the show did it better though. I like how the show did it better in season 1. Cause I think it was very overwhelming how like Brian just came and like Deborah just found out he was the Bayhopper Butcher in the first book. And then in the second book she's just okay with him and she's normal with her brother being a killer. And he kills Waglertha, bro. I just like Brian killing Waglertha made no sense to me. Actually it did. Cause like I knew she was gonna catch him, but like it was so overwhelming, bro. This man just got introduced and he killed like one of the characters from Miami Metro. But other than that, I think this book was really, really interesting. If I didn't watch the show, I would have thought this was more interesting. But this one was really good. This one was good. But I'm not even done with the book and I'm already saying that this one's better than the first one. Because it is. Bro, there's a guy. The killer in the book, the villain in the book, literally, I can see why they didn't put Dr. Denko in the actual thing. Because, bro, he literally he plays hangman with his victims, right? Right? Bro, he cuts the eyelets off. Legs. Until, like, they're practically unstable. But they're still alive, so they're feeling all of this pain, by the way. It's really interesting. And Dokes. So, basically, he was, like, a military informant. Dr. Danko. And basically, his military team, like, betrayed him. And now he's getting back at everybody. And that's basically what he's doing. That's his victims. That's basically what he's doing. But these books... When I tell you they're insane, they're very disturbing. Dexter says that he has no emotion in the book. I mean, no, in the show. But he actually has no emotion in the book. One thing I will say about what the book did, this book did better than this one. Actually, no. I messed up. This book did better than this one is how they introduced the villain. I really think how they waited until like later in the book, like 30 or 40 pages, like a couple chapters, and they didn't like immediately introduce the villain for a while. They didn't name drop Dr. Denko until like probably like 100 pages in. He gets introduced, the villain, Brian Moser, the Ice Truck Killer, and like the first couple pages. Which, I mean, this one makes sense because they were also doing that in season 1. If you watch season 1, you already know what happens in the book. It's everything that literally happens in the book. This book is great for somebody who has not watched Dexter season 1. I will say that. This book, any Dexter fan can read this. This, in my opinion, is one of the greatest books I've read. I've read a lot of books, even though I say I'm not a reader. This, I always wondered who was on this cover, and then I realized that him in the book, Dexter in the book, he looks nothing like how he does in the show. He does not even have the same color hair. He has like different color hair. The covers are very good. Third one's coming in. I don't know when the third one's coming. I can't wait to read the third one. I've heard some reviews saying like after the fourth book, the book series just gets bad, but I highly doubt that. The books are actually so peak. I actually love the Dexter books. Like love this. I would highly recommend this book. Like, I was so excited to read this book. This book is really good. I'm definitely going to finish this book eventually. Probably, literally the day I'm making this video. But once I read all the books, then I'm going to give you my review on which one was my favorite and which one was my least favorite. We still have to make that Platinum Trophy video, but that's for another day. Resident Evil 4 Platinum Trophy will be coming soon now. But, that WWE Jordan will be, cutting out. We're getting closer to 100 subs. Once 100 subscribers comes, I will be doing like a challenge, like a hard challenge or something. Like a Platinum Trophy challenge. Or something. Something I don't want to do.